Long ago, in the silent shadows of the catacombs beneath Rome, an image was painted, a woman, calm and large, holding a small child, who turns to look at the viewer. It wasn't grand or ornate, it wasn't famous, but it was the first time someone tried to capture the face of the Virgin Mary. That painting, hidden beneath the city in the catacombs of Priscilla, marked the beginning of one of the most remarkable traditions in human history, the effort to portray a woman who transcends all nations, all times, and all races. She was real, Mary of Nazareth, the mother of Jesus Christ, and yet her image has never been fixed. Unlike her son, whose face has followed a remarkably consistent pattern from early Christian art to modern depictions, Mary's appearance continues to change. In Portugal, she has pale skin and light eyes. In Mexico, she is indigenous, brown-skinned and clothed like a native. In Rwanda, her skin is deep and dark, her gaze full of knowing. How can one woman have so many faces? The answer is not merely in pigment or culture. It lies in who Mary is and what she was meant to be. Across the Christian world, artists, pilgrims, and visionaries have tried to imagine her. They've turned to history, tradition, even divine intervention. One ancient belief says that Luke the Evangelist, the physician and companion of Paul, painted the first portrait of Mary. Some say it was in Jerusalem, others say it ended up in Rome. Icons have been named: Salus Populi Romani, the Avocata, Madonna del Popolo, each with its own legacy, each with a claim. But no matter where it started, the face of Mary multiplied. She never stayed in one place. She appeared on a tilma in Mexico in 1531, not painted by human hand, but miraculously imprinted, her image rich with cultural meaning, her expression both gentle and royal, a woman who looked like the people she came for. Centuries later, she would appear in Kibeho, Rwanda, to schoolgirls in a country on the edge of civil war. Her skin matched theirs, her presence comforting and urgent. "Turn back to God," she would say, over and over. She never came to glorify herself. She came to point to someone else, her son. Like at Cana when the wine ran out, and she turned to the servants and said, "Do whatever he tells you." This is the thread that ties all Marian images together, not the color of her skin or the shape of her eyes, but the direction of her gaze, the curve of her hand. She always gestures away from herself, always toward him. In ancient icons of the Eastern Church, she's painted solemnly, holding the child Jesus on one arm, while the other hand opens toward him. Hodegetria, she who shows the way, in Western paintings, she is full of tenderness and maternal love, cradling Christ while guiding our eyes to the divine. Over time, devotion deepened. Her titles grew: Mother of God, Queen of Heaven, Our Lady of Sorrows, Star of the Sea. Her images became countless. She adorned cathedrals, chapels, kitchen walls, pocket medals, tattoos, battle flags, and yet each one carried the same core: this woman from Nazareth, transformed into a bridge between the earthly and the eternal. Some say the variety is confusing. Others see beauty in it. Because Mary isn't only the mother of Jesus, she is the mother of the church. And the church is not one nation, one language, or one color. She appears as we are. She enters our stories with familiarity and love. She takes on the face that speaks to each of us. Not to divide, but to unite. Not to draw attention to herself, but to lead us to the one she bore. To some, this might seem like a mystery, but to those who love her, it is no surprise. The greatest artists in history didn't try to give her a singular look. They tried to reflect the love she offers. And maybe that is the point. Mary is not just remembered. She is seen again and again, not in museums alone, but in dreams, on hillsides, in whispered prayers. Not because we invent her, but because she keeps showing up. To the Aztec convert, to the Portuguese shepherd, to the Rwandan student, to the child in the pew, to the painter with trembling brush, to the mother holding her own baby somewhere in the world who looks up at the heavens and knows someone sees her. So what then is the true face of Mary? It is not one face, it is many, but they all reflect the same gaze, that of a mother who meets us where we are and points us toward the one who can save. The true face of Mary is the face of love.